Hi, I'm Kino MacGregor. We're here at Miami Life Center. Today I want to take a look at Navasana position. This posture is a strength building posture that comes at about halfway through the Ashtanga Yoga primary series. The biggest question that comes in this posture is how to safely enter it with straight legs. So the ideal thing to do is find a combination of work with the interior space of the pelvis. You're able to activate your core strength. An easy way to start off is actually with bent knees. So then you're able to hold on to the knees. Then we're going to have a careful application of the interior work of the pelvis known as the bandhas. Keep your spine as straight as possible and then slightly engage the transverse abdominals and the intercostal muscles as well as the serratus anterior to squeeze the ribs a little bit in. Then suck in the low belly by pressing the sitting bones into the ground. Engage the pelvic floor, contracting the anus and all of the muscles of the pelvic floor. Then slowly tip your weight back by pressing the sitting bones into the ground. Now hold underneath the knees and lift the spine up out of the pelvis, keeping the integrity of the spine. Then to straighten the legs rather than pushing them out, drop the head of the thigh bone deeper into the socket. So you drop the head of the thigh bone into the socket and that allows the legs to straighten. So instead of pushing out, you're actually drawing in. Then press the base of the big toes together to inwardly spiral the legs. You'll know you'll be able to release your hands when you feel that the legs lift themselves with their own strength. Roll the shoulders down the back, but be careful not to arch the back and just reach the arms forward parallel with the ground. Keep pressing with the legs so you feel that inward rotation of the thighs, dropping the head of the thigh bone deeper into the socket, sucking in on the stomach and pressing the pelvis down into the ground. Then you want to cross your feet, keeping the knees in close to the body. Take your hands not close to the hips, but forward. Keep the shoulder girdle open and then use the strength of the pelvis to lean forward and lift itself off of the ground, placing the hips down. And then you want to try the same method. This time let's try to go straight for straight legs. So you lean back, drop the head of the thigh bone without holding on, straighten the legs by dropping deep into the pelvis and straightening the arms. Ideally in this posture you want to keep an even flow of breath moving in and out of the body. This is performed 5 times. After the second one, we get a little bit tired. Try not to squeeze your hip flexors, which are these muscles right here, but instead do the work in the core of the body. After 5 breaths again, squeeze the knees into the body, lean forward and lift the hips with themselves, coming back down. See if you can go straight back into straight legs, dropping down into the body, not touching the feet down, reaching the arms out in front, pressing the base of the big toes together. If this is impossible for you and you can only come to here, slowly, slowly, slowly go as far as you can, but don't force the legs into movement. Try to feel that it comes from deep inside of the pelvis. Same thing when you lean forward. If you can't get the feet off of the ground, you might need to place them down, lifting to lean, lifting one foot, eventually lifting both, placing yourself down. Navasana is a great posture that I think anyone can try. We do this 5 times in the primary series, not to just aggravate you, but actually to help you build the strength that comes deep within the center of the body. You want to feel your hip joints. You want to feel the work transferring from the external muscles into the core of the body so that you're able to get a deeper inner awareness of the strength. If you're able to do this and keep the mind focused on the inner body, the 5th Navasana in the Ashtanga Yoga primary series is actually the best. And the jump back after those 5 movements is actually the deepest. You can feel the work in the body going deeper and deeper with each motion. I'm Kino MacGregor, and these are some tips for Navasana.